Alright everybody, welcome in. We're continuing with the Fool today. And as you can see, I cheated. I sketched a little bit today, so I came up with this thing. Obviously it's very generic, and I've got some reference here that I can use. I might turn this into a turkey actually instead of a pigeon. We'll see. Hello Casual and Scorpy. Hello, welcome in. So as I said, might try to turn this into something else, like a turkey sounds good to me. We'll see. So it's a little hot or warm today. It's kind of annoying weather-wise. How are you guys doing? I hope you're doing well. So I'm gonna use this as a base because I think it's an okay pose, and I'm not even sure I want to keep all these birds flying around. I'll keep them for now, and then we'll see. So the idea is that it's looking like kind of strangely and dumbly up. I do want it to have an open beak because it conveys a little bit of a fly could fly into my mouth and I would not even notice. But if I wanted to turn it into a little more of a turkey, I'll definitely have to. Probably make the neck a little longer, but I don't know if I will. I would have to add all those little things. That the head itself should probably be a little thinner. But by the way, do I have any double? No, it should be okay today, right? No double sound or echo or anything like that. All these little things that turkey has, although this head is pretty far from a turkey head. And I would like to make it a little more dynamic, though not 100%. Let's see, I've got a few inspirational references here that I got from Miyomo Dorikawa's website. Just basically all of her work. I think it's very dynamic, very cool. Look at this, jeez. I'm gonna share some of these. You can see them on the website, eldra.net, but I just downloaded them to not have to go to the website every single time. Some of these are so cool. So I wanted to, I guess, maybe kind of lean forward a little bit, and so not be 100% on the same plane, because right now it's all on the same plane, right? So what if I make it lean forward a little bit? I could increase size here. I would have to show more of the silicone same. The free art request. So if people be interested in my art, I must have bad time zone because I got like a bunch of DMs at like 12 a.m. Maybe. Yeah, I mean, if you might get them from also. So you are in Canada, right? So if you get them from Europe, or here, like Asia, then yeah, you're gonna get them in the night probably, or not necessarily. I mean, it might be people that just stay awake in the night. I would be careful though offering free stuff, honestly. Not sure it's a good idea. If you offer for $5 or something, it should be enough to dissuade the most annoying people, and people you really do not want to have anything to do with. What if I remove birds? Just out of curiosity, I'm gonna try removing the birds. And see what happens. So this is just a bird man, basically. A bird man with the little souls flying around. I mean, I like the idea. It's, if anything, it should be even more. Just curious, just want to see what happens if I try a version that's not with the, even though I like the idea with the pigeon flying around, at least not so many pigeons. It might be a good idea. It's like basically a bird man dancing here. A bird person dancing. A gesture bird person dancing. Personally, the free art requests to me just kind of helped me practice to draw different things. I see. Yeah, but consider people are very mean, even when it's about art stuff. If anything, it's better if you use like stuff like ChatGPT. It's free anyway. Like 3.5 is free. Use it to give yourself prompts of some kind, like ideas, like what should I draw, and it's gonna give you something. It's pretty good at it. 4 is better, but 3 is also okay. It's better than dealing with toxic people than just want free stuff and then keep complaining about it. Because trust me, you're not gonna get any work experience by doing free stuff at all. Because the people you're gonna deal with are not the same people that you will get commissions from. I've heard of lizard people. Yeah. Yeah, these are bird people. I mean, there are Doritos in Breath of the Wild, I guess. I don't want to do a full turkey. Also, turkeys should be considerably thicker and fatter. It's just so, the reason why I'm doing this is because I feel like the silhouette is a little weak here. Like if you take just the silhouette of this, it's like a bit of a mess. So I was thinking either I reduce the number of birds, and also I like the fact that maybe here I could have a little flower or something growing, like a rose. It's pretty curious. So I was actually watching a video about lizard people, how the whole entire hoax came about just because we want a bored guy in the 50s. Really, I don't know. I thought it was just like you know, the usual crazy things you say, like Bigfoot or the various gray aliens theories. Funny burp. Thank you, Fruit Punch. I'm undecided because I think it might be like headless enough. Like this feels kind of dumb already, without even having to add all of the birds there. They could be okay. They could be like maybe they are. No, this is the turkey I'm using, by the way, as a reference. So maybe they're pulling on the clothes, or like from the chest or something. I don't know. I feel like they break up the silhouette a little too much, like this. Hello, Industrial Media Slime. Speaking of aliens, a point someone made is, why would aliens look a bit like humans if they would have completely different evolution, generation, and biology? I would add. Yes, that is a fair point. I don't know. I don't know. I'm not really that much sold into the whole gray aliens thing. The UFOs is another thing. Might be some kind of technology. I don't know. Might also be a hoax. But I'm not really sold into the whole the gray aliens are among us. I find it hard to believe from an evolutionary standpoint, unless they're from Earth, some kind of mutated what's the word for that? It's like cryptoterrestrials, basically. If I want to keep, so I'm gonna duplicate this one. That's still there. I'm gonna keep the flames. Oh, come on. So the point is, I would like this to come towards us a little bit, so that it's like maybe a little too much. Let's see. Nope. Off topic, for some reason I have a dream about feeling bad for drop kicking a zombie. I wouldn't feel bad for drop kicking a zombie. I don't feel bad for zombies if I drop kick them. Usually, when I dream of zombies. Also, more than drop kicking, I tend to shoot them or slash them with a sword or something. It happens to me sometimes. So I kind of dig the idea when I draw wings. I kind of dig the idea of making one of the wings basically come very close to us, like perspective wise. Although in this case it's kind of hiding a little bit of the anatomy that would probably be necessary to read the pose better. So not this one. Let me try again. Because this is okay. More than dancing at this point, it's starting to feel a little like cocky. Like this seemed already a little more stupid. Save the birds pulling it. This is starting to be like I'm cocky. I don't know, boasting about something. It's a bird. Ha. Yes, I know. Uh, it's gotta be some sort of turkey. Because I read turkeys are dumber than pigeons. They would eat pretty much everything or anything. So why not a turkey? Turkey might be better. But I do have a pose reference that I can use. But so now it's just about figuring out a little bit what I want to do. Because it's gotta have some sort of more three-dimensional aspect, something coming towards us. I want it to feel, because the problem I usually have is that I tend to draw figures that are in one single dimension, so one single plane, but I want to break that habit. Figures, this was the ad that I did. We'll do emotes, full body, a little bit of gore, humans, 1, 2, not safe for work, homophobic, art fetish, DM me, I see. What if I... So there's something that pigeons do actually, or turkeys. There's something they do, like when they twist the neck. Let's see if I find an image of that. They kind of like, well, I mean, especially pigeons do that, but I guess turkeys do it too. I think I've seen turkeys do that. Like turning, it's something that all birds probably can do because their neck is very flexible. Like kind of turning the head upside down, basically. Even chicken can do that. I'm just curious to see if people are interested in my art style. Yeah, I see. This is just, again, it's just a small sketch that I did today because I wanted to break away from the not having done anything yesterday. Can make it look more dumb if he exaggerates the dance moves. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to figure out. Like, but I want to do it on a different plane, so not exactly. I already did actually compared to the pose that I had. But oops. The point is that if I exaggerate the moves too much, then the pose starts to kind of feel a little too confused. Look at this. What is this? Oh, that's an angry turkey. Angry, brainy turkey. Is that a brain coming out of it? That's one angry turkey. Let's see if I can figure out. So, if the wing is like that, I'm gonna redo these little things. And I also want it to feel like it's coming forward a little bit. I want to, you know what? I might want to redraw it completely because I don't know if I can. This is starting to feel a little too much like a Brazilian, the Brazilian bird dancing, and not so much a fool like in the original idea. It's always like that, always a push and pull. Yeah, okay, let me just break away from that a little bit. There are people that don't know how to dance. Yeah, you know what, Matthews? I know exactly what you mean. Like, exactly. I see it every day. Yes. Reminds me of the water. Oh yeah, the dancer. Hopefully it's a little better than that with the. I mean, it's okay if it's a little static. It's supposed to be a tarot card, but I want to make a character who's blind. However, I don't know how different their eyes would be. Usually they stare into the nothingness. And if you color, you can make it gray, and like you make the pupil gray. That's how usually. That's how it actually looks. Like there is no refraction inside. So, let's try something different. What if I want to do? Oh, hello, Jake. Good morning. Good morning to you. Welcome in. Welcome in to this kind of awkward stream. We're trying to figure out a tarot card, a remake of the tarot card, The Fool. And yesterday we kind of brainstormed a little bit with the chat, and we came up with some ideas. Might not use all of them. But the original one would be a sketch that I did today. So like some kind of person, ideally without head. Oh wow! Thank you for subscribing, man. I appreciate. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. So I was saying the idea would be the original idea was without head, but I added a head here because it looks more stupid. And it's a guy, bird animal guy. That's dead, with the ghostly birds pulling him in various directions. Like he's lost, he doesn't know exactly where to go, and he's too stupid to go to the other world. But I felt like that was too confused as a silhouette, so we're trying to kind of work it out a little better. This was just I don't know, some ghostly idea that I had. I'm not sure it works. You like it? Thank you. Let's see if I can come up with something a little better in the next half an hour or so. Because I do want it to be in a sort of mad. Let me search it. Mad dancing pose, yeah. But this, no, something like a goofy dance pose. Goofy dance pose would. We went, oh, birds, let's make him burp. Yeah, I don't know. I still feel like a pigeon-looking face is kind of dumb. This one, okay. I don't know who. Man, oh god, this reminds like. I'm not gonna say it too many times, but this really reminds me of someone I know who's not able to dance and keeps dancing like that. So look, I might even use what the hell is this? Jeez, there's a. I was kind of thinking of something like this, but it has to be. No, it has to be on like on several planes. Like what the hell is that? I was thinking of something like this, which is similar to what I had. Funny enough, the person who posed for me actually did this pose. Also, I just don't want it to be exactly like that. So, oh God, Google really knows, huh? Really knows what a goofy pose is. Jesus. Okay. It really knows what a goofy pose is. I just want it to come forward a little bit. I don't know if I'll be able to. Basically, it has to feel very off balance because yes. Let's see, maybe starting like this. I don't even want it to be 100% humanoid, like with an actual humanoid body. What if I make? So I'm gonna borrow a little bit from the cockatrice. A little bit from the cockatrice. And this is gonna be a little different. It's gonna have I'm probably going to switch to a silhouette mode because I'm noticing that I'm really staying a little too static this way. This is just a little bird, so. Too much of a bird. For some reason, when I draw birds recently, I tend to like this, like, inverted pose. I'm not sure exactly why. Technically, my character is for role-playing. Okay. I want to fit because every single character died at least once. Okay. Die of frostbite? You can die of frostbite? I get frostbites in winter. But I didn't die yet. Thank God. Thank God I didn't die yet of frostbites. And I hope I won't. Really hope I won't. No, this is starting to be a little too much like the cockatrice. Let me go hard round here, or the other one, or was it? No, I'm gonna use the hard round. Frostbite sounds like a name of a Yeti vampire monster. It could be. It could be. A vampire Bigfoot. Imagine that. Can you imagine if Bigfoot was also a vampire? Monster mashup. Hashtag monster mashup. I mean, Jester, who's afraid of cryophobia, is definitely unique. I guess. Snow Village vampire Bigfoot. That sounds interesting. You know what? I might even recycle the. I might recycle. Yeah. So all of these are too dense. Like the ones I have as a reference here are too dense. And if I make it densing too much, then it becomes a dancing thing and not exactly a fool. So I just want it to be like something that's basically out of balance. Like this is dancing too much now. See, this already feels a little better to me, this, because it has to feel like it doesn't have balance and maybe it's about to fall and also doesn't know where it's going. I don't want to add too much stuff because otherwise it becomes too complicated and also probably difficult to read. If we were to do this, I would do some kind of headless sea monster with a ghost head tangled in fishing. Just my idea. Well, do it. Join the challenge. You can do it. You can absolutely do it. So let's see. What if we... So, okay. Something that doesn't have balance could be like a stork, because it's got long feet. Although on second thought, it might feel like it's got more balance. Even the if to me, they kind of look like they don't. And then maybe the birds are pulling away from here. It could even feel like be out of balance. Usually where the head is the center of balance, so if I do it like this, maybe, okay, maybe it's got like tiny wings, but it's still too static, damn it. Okay, I mean it's too how about something like this though? It's something very stupid. It's like a bird with like long legs and tiny wings. That feels very dumb. And it's got all these smaller birds that are like pulling each in one direction because it cannot fly on its own. Something like this could work, but I have to figure out the legs problem. And the fact that, because if I make bigger wings, they kind of, in my mind at least, they kind of automatically give it some more balance because it can fly. It looks like a rejected Pokemon. Wait until the next one comes out. You'll see if this one gets rejected still. Might not be that rejected. Wait, let me go. No, here. Without this. What if it's like... What if it's like, okay, it's a bird, but it's got like Chester. Like instead of having like normal legs, chicken legs or whatever, it's got like Chester, what are these called, like bells here attached. It's gonna be the evolution of the Pokemon that's literally just a flamingo. Yeah. What a very exciting design that is. Hey, look, I'm a flamingo. Not even successful as if I'm not successful as an actual flamingo. So let me be a Pokemon. A Pokemon. Pokemon. Don't need it too much. I'm gonna maintain a little degree of decency for this. See, this one is coming forward. Or it could be looking towards us, like, you know. A bit of a frontal pose. Because with the bigger head, obviously, it's gonna automatically feel a little more. Probably gonna be on this side. Oh, hello, Elliot Ordidier. Hello there. Wait, were you in Jake's stream today? Welcome in. Barbecue chicken looking thing, yeah. It is a barbecue chicken. Yeah, right, yeah. I think I saw your name today, if I'm not mistaken. If I am mistaken, apologies. It's evening here, so my brain is only partially working. Only half of my brain is working, the other half is sleeping. Don't wake it up, please. No, I don't know. It needs something more than what it has already. It's not enough. Like, I could use... I still like that one. I still like this one too, but the birds are too much. And he was a dolphin. Yeah, why not? I could be a dolphin. Okay, I'm gonna continue talking like a dolphin for the rest of the stream. And no, I don't like this. Maybe it's got a single. A single, no, I don't like this. It's not successful. And that silhouette there is not successful either. Which is bad because you're in Japan. Oh yeah, that's scary. Wait, are you entailing the fact that I'm gonna be eaten by someone? Yeah, I did go to Dolphin College. Let me restore the previous ones. I'm hitting a bit of a impasse recently in terms of designing live because I'm very tired in the evening, so this one is not too bad. How am I doing what? The sound? That's pretty easy. Just, I don't know, I do it for animals usually, like if there's a cat or something. Or a dog. might do that. Or also, well, sometimes I make sounds for my kids, like horses and whatnot. I'm almost positive I did a dolphin noise on your stream before. I think so. I'm pretty sure you did, actually. Okay, how about this? It's gotta feel like it's a little broken. It's a dead dude. Not dad, but dead. It's a dead dude. Forgive my accent. Okay, this one is starting to feel interesting. When I try to do a dolphin, it immediately turns into a gobbling noise for some reason. Trying to draw the fish head, but it just keeps looking like I'm a hawk. I try again. Get a fish. Get a okay. Get the image of a fish, or go fishing. But I would recommend probably not going to fish right now, unless you got a license. But you can just get a photo. Always get reference if you don't know what you're drawing. Like I could draw a fish like this, but that's not a fish. That's the image of a fish that I have in my head, which is not even like that, fortunately. But just look up some reference. Look up some reference. You're gonna find something cool, and you will be able. You don't have to copy it. Just use it to inform your design. Ideally you should always use some sort of reference. I am using a reference for the turkey, in any case, because for how good my visual memory is, and it is pretty good. I just cannot recall how things look like to be able to draw them for a piece. Okay, I would like to settle for something like this. I realize the silhouette is not that clear because the head is not visible, but I do prefer the dynamics. Otherwise, I could draw here. Like if I duplicate this, and I do a lot of these. Like you see me do a couple now. But when I'm actually working, I do a lot of these, like a whole lot of these. So 30 or so. Is there space for this? Yeah, I probably have to increase the canvas size. I don't think it's large enough. Yeah, we gotta do something like this. Better. Let's try to slow down a little bit now. Slowing down a little bit and trying to a little too much, probably. No, I want to keep that. I like how it looks. Move it. Sorry, that was unexpected. But I've been sneezing a lot these days. first for the cold, and then I mean first for the allergies and then the cold. What was this? Oh, wait a second, that cat's supposed to be there. I'm still okay with, at this point. Actually, I am very okay with it. With going back to the previous idea of multiple heads. Come on, Control Z, there you go. Multiple heads. Because that way, I don't care if one head is down there. And it's got a jester's like collar, I guess you can call it, with the various bells. Okay, let's start. Find these, and it's ghostly, so I'm gonna add various. Where's the Alula here? Alone. Here probably, but this should come forward a little more. Oh, another layer. What? Nope. Oh, I mean, that's okay. No. Yeah, okay, it's fine. I like to, take this idea maybe a little bit. The eyes are going to be bigger and staring. So one is looking up, this is going that direction, then maybe we have another which is doing something else. And so it's got 3 heads. 4 would be ideal, but 4 is starting to be a little too much for my capacity to handle different heads. Jokes apart, it's actually the reason. I am not very good at handling multiple, like more than 4 limbs and more than 3 heads. It starts to become a little complicated. Okay, I like this. I'm liking it. I'm liking this. Fellow founder badge owner. Oh yeah, Chase is Industrial Media Magic is Chase is the guy who used to co-host with me, like to help me with the essential task of reading the chat and whatnot, so that I could not split my attention that much. But it's obviously the time has changed now. The time I stream has changed because I'm in Japan, so it's difficult because he's working. But he's a founder. Oh, thanks for subscribing, Elliot. Thank you very much. Hey, I'm becoming famous. I gotta do good stuff now. What if I disappoint everybody? Don't be disappointed, please. Okay, there you go. 3 heads. This head might need some work. Might even, you know what? Might even have 2 conflicting heads, and that's it. 2 conflicting heads? Or 3? We'll see. But this is a good candidate. I'm gonna go ahead with this. I like it. Also, feels like it's unbalanced because it's like on that foot. It's kind of dancing. And I think they're like debating or something stupid. I adore good creature design. Have a look at your art station and you deserve it. Thank you so much. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah, this one is a bit of a one-off because it's supposed to be a funny creature. Usually I prefer to draw a little more serious stuff. But it's April's Fool's Month, so why not? I gotta figure this out. I might borrow from my son's drawings and just make these into eyes, like eyeballs instead of bells. What the hell is going on in the other room? I don't know if you heard that. Like boom. I think my wife's awake. Yeah, that was probably heard. The two top hats are discussing. The third is like, look, my cool dance. Yeah, or maybe it's holding something. I feel like the idea of two heads discussing, which is probably also borrowed by Hercules, like the Disney movie, from the Hydra, is kind of cool. We probably mentioned it yesterday too. And it works well because it also gives an idea of what we don't know exactly what we're gonna do. We are confused. We are legit confused, and so we are debating and talking about nothing pretty much. We're just gonna be here discussing without real reason. And in the meantime, there are little anime flames, like a ghost yokai flames, because this is dead, right? It's a dead it's a dead thing. So I would say maybe the heads are ghostly or something. But anyway, Elliot, I am a huge fan of creature design. In fact, I wish I had enough time to do my own versions of all of the Final Fantasy summons, or at least the main ones, like from the old games, like Final Fantasy 6 or 5. I would really, come back, be back. So I wish I had enough time to do that. Maybe one day. That's one project I have in my back burner, that I've had in my back burner for what? 15 years? I don't know. 15 years at least. Since when I played Final Fantasy VI. I was 18. Damn. I'm old. Goodness gracious, great balls of fire. So this is conflicting with the head there. So let's see if I flip it the other way again. Oh, thank you, Industrial Media Chase. Yes, I am doing a mentorship right now. I am offering a mentorship. I've got a couple students already, so spots are filling up. Well, it's not like they're filling up. It's just that I might run out of time slots because I am in a very uncanny time zone. So it might be a little complicated to, set things up. And maybe, just maybe, these should come forward. I wonder if my wife is gonna barge into the room again like last time, because now Chase is here, so he could take full advantage of his sarcasm. No, she's not. You have 2 kids in no time. I also have 2 kids in no time. You also said you have a son, so time is on your side. Yeah, I have a son who's 4 and a daughter who is 1.5. And so, in fact, I could be streaming for longer, but I have to try to make him sleep. And like today, he doesn't sleep, and then he wants mama, and he's like, "Hey, are you sleeping?" No response. And so I think, okay, he's sleeping. So I leave, and then a few months later, I hear he's crying, and he wants his mom. It's like, what the? Why did I stay here for an hour? So if she comes in, I'll join the call and talk to her. Okay. She cannot hear you though. Also, we're running short on time. Okay. So I've lost actually a lot of the dynamism of the previous one. So I might just take that back a little bit, like take a step back and start over from this, because I'm not liking how I straighten the pose. Like it's too straight now, probably because of this wing. This one is still kind of dynamic. So I would say let's go back to this. It's a lot of back and forth. I'm quite sure the time zone difference is 12 hours. With the US it is. And you are in Brazil, right? I mean, with the Americas it is. No, how my version is just evolving into some abomination with spider jesterfish. I mean, why not? Why not? This. So I'm probably gonna get some reference for the wings too, because this is not good. This is better now. Okay, there you go. So I'm basically looking for a pose where the wing of a bird are coming towards us, and this is I know it's fairly good because I've drawn it several times, but still not 100%. Why not a clownfish? Ha! Is that a reference to me? Yeah, I'm in Brazil. If you want to turn the earth in a sandwich, let me know. I might do that. I might want to do that in a few weeks. I'm gonna call. I'm gonna give you a ring if I do. Okay, maybe it's also losing feathers or something. No, but then I realized that's appropriate. Yeah. Ha. Once more, for those of you who don't know, my internet name, or I should say my nickname, overall, my art name, is Nemo, not because of the fish, but because of the captain. Captain Nemo, who those of you who are tremendously non-informed on real literature, is an awesome character of an awesome book. I mean, the book is okay. The character is great, though, in my opinion. I'm gonna keep it like this. I'm gonna keep it like this. Yeah, okay, now it's feeling, I think it's feeling pretty good. It's feeling dynamic enough now. It's got some feathers, like roughed up feathers in the back, and maybe it's got more of those little bells and whistles. It's absolutely feeling out of balance because the heads are here, and so the center of gravity is basically there, and so it's like ah. Or wait, I was absolutely able to do to make the sound of a turkey, but I can't remember how to do it now. It was like something like that. No, that's a Zoidberg, I guess, not a turkey. Oh man, I love the heads are discussing, like talking on top of each other. It's like gobble gobble. So the next step of this, and I'm about to call it a day, would be to oh god, I forgot I have to shave. Damn. Would be to make it a little more organic, and obviously use some reference to clear up the wings and whatnot. But I like where it's going. I think it's pretty cool as a fool. It doesn't have all of the elements that it should have. I might add a little something here he's afraid of. I don't know. I will think about it because I could include the cliff. If I make this into an actual illustration, this is absolutely going to be a Wile E. Coyote cliff with the butts in the back. Because it also looks like a bit like a condor, so it would fit, I guess, the environment. Yo, was it a real turkey on stream just now? Yes, it was. Yes, it was, right? I got turkeys and foxes and what else? Cats and wild boars here. You know, yeah, I'm drawing while watching the stream. Yeah, cool. Yeah, I hope so. I hope so. In fact, I hope that people like to join me while I draw. Okay, so just to recap, we went from this thing to this, and then we tried a couple unsuccessful things, but we put together all of the ideas into this, and then it became this one. And honestly, I'm pretty happy with this. I think it's a pretty cool idea for a full monster because it looks pretty full and pretty confused. Again, it does not entail, it does not encompass all of the variety of meanings of the original tarot card, but I think it's quite nice. And so tomorrow, hopefully, we're going to continue. And dolphins. Dolphins. We forgot the dolphins. Oops. So, okay. I've got to go because I have to shave, otherwise I'm not going to sleep ever. Does anyone on Twitch, so Jake or, oh man, what was her name? God, I forgot. Or Elliot, do you have anyone I could raid? It doesn't matter if it's doing art, he or she's doing art. Anything is fine. Maybe an RPG or something. Yeah, that was a legit dolphin. You're right. So if you guys have anyone you want to raid, we can raid. Otherwise, I'm just gonna close here and hit the shower and shave and go to sleep, and then wake up a few hours later, tired again, or still tired. So let me know. I'm standing by a couple minutes if you want to raid someone, you know. If not, it's fine. Because I really don't know who if I go to browse, I would have to go random basically. So I don't know. I could go creative. I could write on Final Fantasy. Earmouth is doing Super Mario RPG. Final Fantasy speedrun. Okay, let's try to raid Earmouth then. Oh, the channel is intended for mature audiences. Okay, that's cool. Okay, everybody, so we're gonna raid Super Mario RPG. That's pretty cool. That's a game I always wanted to play, actually. So I'm looking forward to seeing what he's doing right now. And thanks, everybody, for joining me today. I hope you had fun. I had a lot of fun. And hopefully you can join again and see this creature take a life on its own. Alright, see you next time. Take care.